YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Mini Motorways. So yeah, middle of the week. I know I've got two series I'm juggling now. You know what? Let me just toss in a third. This is just going to be a one-off for now. So more Spellcaster University and more City of Gangsters coming later this week. But I figured, you know what? This is I wanted to dive into this. This is a game by the same developers that did Mini Metro a long time ago. And I think I did a video or two on Mini Metro. And so this is their updated game here about basically connecting and handling the traffic of a city that is growing ever so quickly. And, you know, having to manage your limited resources to get everyone from point A to point B. This actually kind of has a vibe of Power to the People to it, in which you're trying to keep up with a growing population. But unlike Power to the People, this has a pause button. So, it instantly +5 in my book. Let's dive in, shall we? I've been playing just a couple a couple of maps off camera here. Let's scroll over, and you know what? Let's dive into Moscow. I haven't attempted this map yet, so I don't know its little, its intricacies. This is just me taking what I've learned about the game and trying to apply it properly. Let's play. Wow, they're starting us across a river already. So, the way this works, is basically you just draw your road from point A to point B. You've got houses and you've got shopping centers. That's it. However, it gets a lot more complicated than that. Because right now things start kind of sleepy, kind of small. We have a limited number of road tiles. We also have a limited number of other special tiles. We started the game with one bridge, which we were immediately required to use to cross this river. Now, every time basically a demand marker, a little pin here, pops up, this business is saying, hey, you know, someone wants to come here and go go shopping. And now that summons a car from the nearest house of the appropriate color. Keyword appropriate color. Right now, yeah, we're only dealing in yellows, and this is already a freaking mess because we don't have another bridge to do another nice clean crossing. So we're gonna have to do a little wraparound here. Now the nice thing is you can delete roads easily, and it refunds them to you. You can't delete bridges easily, unfortunately. So we're going to have to plug you in here, and we're going to have to wrap you around like that. Maybe later on we can salvage this road and get back a proper one. But now this business wants a yellow car, and so now the nearest resident that has a free yellow car will send one. And again, not too bad, but I can already tell this is kind of messy. The only reason why this isn't becoming a problem is because the traffic volume is so low. But that's not going to last. No, it is not. So I'm going to want to rework this as soon as we get more resources. You get more resources every Sunday. So once the clock runs there and gets itself to Sunday, you'll get an option of one of two different benefit packages to get more resources. And that usually involves more road tiles and then one or more special parts, which could be potentially a bridge. Because I'm definitely going to want another bridge for this nonsense here. Because this is a whole lot of nonsense. And then, yeah, this is just the beginning. Eventually, we're going to get new colors introduced. Let's speed things up. Until we get... Oh, boy. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to deal with you until Sunday. I will deal with you. Okay. So, no bridge. No bridge. We did not get bridges offered to us. We can get 2 traffic lights and 20 road tiles, or a roundabout. And let's go for the roundabout. This is already questionable. Alright, so here's what we're going to want to do. I mean, we don't need to use the roundabout, but again, this is still so messy. Alright, we're going to draw this up here. So now we've got, we still have yellow that needs to do yellow, but now we've got teal here, or light blue, or whatever color you want to call these. These houses need to hook up here. Something like this. Yeah, we can do this. I don't think there's enough traffic volume for this to be a problem. And the map, as the game goes on, the map zooms out and you get more room. So we could potentially do a roundabout up here once we get more room. Right now we're kind of bumping up against the edge of the map. But yeah, this is still a freaking mess. What I really want is another bridge so that we can go voop and keep the yellows to their own roads and the blues to their own roads. Because yeah, once volume increases, this little is not going to cut it. I've seen things spiral quickly out of control on other maps. And you really got to prioritize your resources, because yeah, sometimes you got to do some inefficient routes just because you don't have the parts to make the exact thing you want. But again, because you can move stuff around and reclaim your resources, you're not locked into place. And we've got white. Oh. And now white's going to have to share this bridge. Not ideal. And then we're going to have to hook white up. Ugh. Let's do, a separate road down this way. Like that. Not ideal, but we're going to have to make it work for us. Because again, I'd like to have another bridge. I'm basically, as soon as I see a bridge pop up, I'm going to take it as our resources when and if we get offered that. Because otherwise, this one bridge, and especially this little intersection right here, is going to become very messy. And I would prefer things not intermingling like this. Now, if I get a bridge, I might actually make white its own dedicated bridge down here. Alright, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I better get a bridge, otherwise this is going to be a world of hurt to get white over there. Oh, thank God, a bridge. But, of course, it's already spoken for something else. It's for this nonsense over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these houses over here. That's going to be my bridge. That's going to be my bridge. 2 white houses should be able to service 1 station here, which means this, we can reclaim those roads. These 2 can now service this one, and we're still sharing bridges here, but at least we can get this new thing accomplished. If the car's already out on previous routes, they'll finish their journey with sort of these faux roads, and then the roads will clear themselves out. But yeah, we got 2 different white houses to service this one, 2 different white houses to service that one. And everything else is keeping up for the moment, knock on wood. I don't feel compelled to use our roundabout for up here. And it did zoom the map out a little bit, so I could if I wanted to. But this is not becoming a problematic intersection yet. But we need to keep an eye on that. Alright, let's fast forward you. Oop! Are you kidding me? Ugh. Now I want another bridge to go over here. Well, actually, one bridge to go right here would solve both of these problems. But for now, we're going to do the ugly solution. Actually, you know what? For now, we are going to employ the roundabout. So, put it up here. Yeah, right there should be good. So you put you here. We're going to plug you guys. Well, actually, do I need to? This is far enough for... There we go. And then this nonsense is going to plug into the roundabout as well. There we go. And again, all of this can be done away with if we get another bridge. Ugh. The yellow houses are just in such an uncooperative location because they're fighting with space for the whites and everyone's just using this one. But at least this can keep the traffic sorted without trampling each other and lets the yellows and the blues cross each other's paths without too much pain and suffering. Alright, you gonna give me any last late-breaking challenges here? So far everyone's keeping up. Oh boy. Open my mouth. Yep. So, they can use the same path of the roundabout. Do something like that. Still a really freaking long trip. And houses, as you can see, tend to cluster around each other, the same color. Oh! We'll hold the phone there. We don't need all this nonsense. We've got our own dedicated house to feed. Please. Oh, thank goodness. More bridges. Okay, what can we do? What can we do with this? I think there's some really good stuff we can do here. So, if we move the yellows to their own dedicated roads here, something like that. And then we get this house, that house, and that house all flipped. Yeah, we're still going to use this one for that. Actually, you know what? This house is still good. Actually, no. This house these two should be fine, so we can flip this one too. Now, let me think. What is the best location? So if we... I'm trying to think the best route for the bridge. Also, we can reclaim our roundabout. We don't need a roundabout there anymore because now it's just the blues. We don't need this nonsense of a road. We can reclaim that. We can just make that nice and straight. And then let's see, so the yellows, we don't want an intersection like right in front of here. That's going to cause nightmarish traffic. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to split the difference. Oops. Like that. And I'm actually going to put this, I'm going to point this down in here, just so that we might get a couple extra yellow houses spawning here, and that would be ideal. All right, I think we're good because we got this house and this house to feed this business. And then these three should be able to feed those. And we'll probably get a few more yellow house spawns. Ah, thank you for spawning another blue house. We definitely need that one. Yeah, there's a few cars that are taking some older trips after, from the roads that I had deleted, so they're just mopping those up. And, you know, as they clear the things, we actually get the refund back. So that will give us our materials back. I just need to hope that these three yellow houses keep up with these two businesses. That's going to be stretching it a little thin. Okay, white business. And eventually it will have a partner of a different color in the same plaza. Welp. Can't get away without crossing the streams now. Well, So here's a thought. Cars can traverse through one of these plazas. And if that other business eventually becomes a blue one, we're in serious business. But now we just need to figure out a way to get them that. You know what? If we flip you up this way... and this one can go here, because these two can feed this one. These two can feed this one, and then hopefully another white house pops up over here so that we can keep this one good and fed. Because feeding one, I mean, it's a short trip, so we should be able to feed that pretty well. Oh, right, hang on. These two go up here, but they don't actually... So we're going to, instead of putting the intersection right in the front of blue, which can cause problems, we're going to wrap it around this side, put the intersection up here. I don't think there's enough volume to warrant the roundabout, but I'm willing to break that out if I start seeing problems. If this business starts to struggle, I can always point this house at it via the long way. But for now, it seems to be holding its own. Yeah, the white cars are just barely keeping up with it, which is fine. Now I don't have to intermingle these two sets of traffic. I could just keep the blues under, but that's wasting a lot of road pieces, and we may need those. And like I said, the dream scenario is having that other business pop up as a blue, but there's no guarantee. I can't control that. That's the whole thing, is you do not control where the businesses show up. You do not control where the houses show up. You just gotta deal with it. I do not like traffic lights, so I'm going to go more roundabouts. Aha! So, this thing turned into a circle, basically a Cineplex, an IMAX. It is now a more populous business. There's more people that want to go there. It's going to generate more pins and thus demand more trips. Now, thankfully, it generated another house for us, so we'll want to hook that into it. 3 might not be able to feed it, but hopefully we get more yellow houses. No, actually 3 with this short of a trip should, and 4 will definitely feed it. And we've got green. But thankfully we can keep green out of the mix. We do not need to involve green in any of our stuff here. we've got the road pieces to burn to go the long way around. And this is why I'm being conservative with that. Rogue yellow? I mean, yeah, you can hook up to the grid. We can make use of you here, like that. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, green can feed there. So we got white intersecting with yellow here. This could be a roundabout potential. I mean, there's not enough volume to slow things down yet, but I'm willing to pop the roundabout right about here if more traffic needs to go through here. So far, everyone else is keeping up. I'd love something here, or again, another bridge, and we can segregate this traffic so yellow only has to go up there. Well, hi there. Speaking of another bridge, we don't have a bridge to go there. I mean, this is going to be a really easy route to set up once we get a bridge. So this business is going to have to sit and fester until we get a bridge or a motorway. I don't like having it sitting and festering. Oops. But that's what it's going to have to do until you guys give me something. Ugh. You do not belong on this grid, so I'm just going to detach you from the grid. You don't actually need to hook up every house that appears, because you generally get a little bit more in houses and cars than you need in terms of pins and businesses. Yeah, this one's going to keep piling up, and that's how you lose the game. If it gets too full for too long, you're going to lose the game. Now, we're going to get a round of supplies before this thing blows up, so I don't think this is going to cost us the game here, unless we literally get nothing that can cross a river, in which case we're dead. But I think the game is a little bit more merciful than that. It's not like I cannot salvage one of my other bridges here, as much as I'd love to. Okay, so we did not get a bridge, but we got a motorway, and motorways can cross rivers. I don't like using motorways in this way, but we have no choice. So motorways basically allow you to, I don't want to say teleport, but basically allow your people to go directly from point A to point B, crossing over whatever's in their path. So if we do something like that, they go directly to the store. Do not pass go, do not collect $500. And so now these houses are all going to vomit forth people to go suddenly hit all the pins that were built up there. Not the most elegant solution, but it keeps us away from a game over. And yeah, that buildup will get resolved on its... Really? Okay. Well, this one's pretty logical. This one, we're going to have to abuse this bridge a little bit more. This is probably roundabout territory? Question mark? Or we can keep it segregated. Yeah, let's keep it segregated. So if we point the houses this way, like that, and you go around like that, and you go plug in like that, then this is still, you know what, I need to not be stingy with my roundabouts. Especially because once you're established, it becomes harder to fit them in. So yeah, we'll pop a roundabout here, like that. You can go here. You can go here. You're there. You're there. And then what we're going to do here is we're just going to send the blues down to like here. I don't think it's going to be worth a roundabout. Give me a good cross section. Come on. I don't want to... No, I don't like it that way. That's fine. That's better. Okay. So now the blues can get around here to here. It is not pretty. I would prefer not to do that. And also we prefer to fit a roundabout here. We might need to bite the bullet and take a traffic light, if only to police this thing here. Yeah, this orphan green, it is not worth... I mean, I could... Hang on. I could actually save the orphan green. If we put you down here... Actually, hang on. We've got bigger fish to fry. Luckily, we don't need to worry about... We've got enough road tiles to actually make this happen. Yeah, that'll work. That is a clean solution. Let's save the orphan green for the moment. If we really need the road tiles back, then we can still don't really think that's worth the road tiles for this one stupid house. These two can feed this. These two can feed that. We do not need to worry. We don't need to rescue the orphan house. And it's their fault for building there. That we can hook up. Because this is a longer route, so they might need to tap into the second house. Still got 18 tiles left to our name, so that's not too bad. Alright, we got the Moscow a Tourist achievement by hitting 300 trips. I've been able to consistently get over 1,000, but I have not cracked 2,000 yet. Because as you know, as you go, it gets bigger and harder, as you've seen. This one white house is still keeping up with this thing. Woe is me if this turns into a circle. Because that's just going to get 8 kinds of ugly. Alright, Sunday. We don't actually have any burning needs. I mean, if they offer me a bridge, I will take a bridge. Because now we're dealing with 2 rivers here, and who knows what other kind of nonsense we're going to be getting into. We can also salvage our motorway here. Oh. Okay, let's get a bridge. But this is a problem. This just turned into a circle. 2 houses can, well, maybe 2 houses cannot feed a single circle. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to nix the motorway. Because now with a bridge... This is probably a prime roundabout territory right here. There we go. And now this thing with our new bridge can cross that river, and we don't need a dedicated motorway. Now this is going to be a little bit longer of a trip with all these houses pointing here. But now that also, as soon as it's finished, once it demolishes itself, that frees up the motorway so that we can do other things. Like, we need to start basically motorwaying in more people to feed this circle building, this IMAX. Then we have that option available to us. And then these purples can still get where they're going. Yeah, we're getting a big cluster of blues over here. So motorwaying of the blues all the way over here may be necessary. Oh my goodness, you are my savior. You gave me a new blue on this little island. If we can just keep this thing fed with 3 houses, I'll be so happy. No guarantees, but I'll try it. And if it starts building up, then I will pop the motorway. Alright, I think 3 houses are keeping up. Four houses can absolutely keep up. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on! Come on! You did the thing I told you I didn't want you to do! Oh, Razafrazin. Okay. Well, we can do you and you, because this one house should be able to plug into that one thing. This guy, I don't know who the heck thought they would be able to get something out of that. But that ain't the thing. So yeah, these 3 are going to have to feed this thing. I mean, if we have to, we'll sacrifice the motorway to motorway the cars over here. But I think we can salvage this without needing the motorway. Will you stop? There's no good routes to white businesses. Intriguing. So... none of this is... blue is not a part of this. Blue can very easily become a part of this. In fact, we can detach one house and possibly just feed that business by itself. Because we did establish before that 3 houses without much interference can feed that. There's some interference here, so I'm a little bit more leery about the... keeping this business fed. Yeah, all these white houses are all just begging for a motorway. I don't want to give it to them. Alright, well this gives us more bandwidth. I will get the traffic lights. I'm not going to necessarily use them right away. Yeah, you can plug in there. Because we do need more bandwidth to get up to this business. Hang on. Stop. Yeah, yellow can go down here. Blue can go over here. Blue can go over here, and what the hey, we'll put a stoplight right here. It's a residential zone, so the stoplights aren't as bad. This could probably use a stoplight too. We're getting more orphan greens, but we've established these businesses are being kept up with these houses, so I do not feel... Oh, thank you for that white. That was a necessary white, and you popped it right where I wanted it to be, too. That plugs into the network quite nicely. And the green... Alright, so now it's going to be a little bit more dicey. We may need to rescue the orphans. This is already still becoming a problem. Another bridge would solve all of our problems. Yeah, we'll just keep our eyes out for a bridge. How many, alright, we have enough. Alright, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I don't like the traffic light there. I will put the traffic light here. We'll let these guys sort themselves out, and then, I mean, if necessary, we can do an emergency ultra-short motorway. But that's not necessarily going to be pretty. We can also motorway the blues down here, and that would free up traffic for here. Because, yeah, this is becoming a problem, as I suspected it would. I'm going to wait for my next round of resources, because I don't think it's become too bad of a problem. Yeah, although the blues are starting to struggle to get down there. All right, yeah, I'm gonna call it here, and let's use that motorway. Let me think of the best place to use the motorway. That needs to flip over here. That needs to flip over here. If we get 3 cars going to here, yeah, okay. The motorway, start the motorway here, end the motorway here, and that will free up so much more traffic. In fact, we can nix this little connection here, and that will help the white cars flow faster. You can come on over there. More motorways, because I have a feeling we're going to need more teleportation tech. Well, not... I call it teleportation tech, but you know what I'm talking about. And that yellow just went Super Saiyan. Well, luckily we have enough yellows built up over here that we should be able to feed them. Oh, well, actually, 1 to 1. There, take care of that business. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, this congestion got a lot better now that we're not dealing with the blues getting in the way. So, I think that problem is at least temporarily solved. We also might flip this house over to this road if we need more volume on that front. And yeah, the blues are the motorway is doing just fine for the blues. In fact, yeah, I think I'm going to flip you over that way. Alright, we can... Yeah, we don't necessarily need more of that. And, you know, this traffic light's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. It's doing what it needs to do. Okay, purple just went big. Which is fine. That's fine. This roundabout should be able to handle it. Here's what I want to do. I want to... If I'm going to pay attention to the traffic pattern because I want people to avoid the roundabout to go in here so we don't have a ton of cars spinning around that just want to go to the green, from the green. And the only greens that should be in the roundabout are the ones going down here. There we go. That's got the rest of the greens plugged in as needed. Get you snuck in there. You can get... Oops. Get you snuck in there. Go ahead. And there's our sister business. It ain't blue. Of course it's not blue. It's frickin' purple. Ugh. That's probably gonna need a motorway, because this whole section is detached from anything that purple could do. And if we could just hook these two roads up, and that would technically give them a route. But boy howdy, would this intersection become a wide awake nightmare. Like, it would become nothing would get done. So yeah, I think we need the motorway, and actually what I think we need to do is need to put it over this way. This is why I'm glad I got that other motorway. So if we do something like, hang on. So instead of popping it up there, what if we go here? We need enough things to feed this place. Actually, we're going to probably need to flip one more. Yeah, that should be good. So these three should be able to feed this. We're going to need another, well, maybe not three. Yeah, actually, yeah. So yeah, you stay on the roundabout. These three should be able to feed this. So what we do is we get the motorway and we put it over here rather than over here, because there's no limit to the length of the motorway. And then we put it all the way over here, and now these guys can now get over here. And that solves the purple problem. That should be good there. Bridge. Although I don't necessarily need to pop the bridge here anymore, because we kind of largely dealt with this problem. So that's not so much a problem. What is this stray White House doing, and can it do anything good for us? No and no. It's... well, I mean, it could feed this business right here. Alright, I'll plug it into the grid. More purples. Fine. I'm a little bit worried about here. Do we have a roundabout? We do not. This is where we need a roundabout. As soon as we get a chance to get a roundabout, I will be taking one, because this is going to be a little bit messy. I wonder if it would behoove us to... no, I can't. I guess we can't just plug it and make it a stop on the light here. All right, we cracked 1,000 points. That's good. So far, nothing getting too built up. We are actually using the cars from this house here, so that's working out nicely. I'm wondering if it would actually be better on this side, this motorway. Because there's less through traffic going through here. Or, you know what? This is what would be better. These guys just need to plug in differently. No. So this and this need to plug in here. Oops. There. Now these can all go in here, do their thing. This little orphan can actually just... should be able to actually supply this thing by itself. Like, we don't even really need... we should be able to just solo that. We just had a whole bunch of houses pop. That makes me nervous. So I did not see any business pop, but usually when a whole bunch of houses pop, they're getting ready to lay something big on us. Yeah, this house should be able to solo this business. And if not, I can always just run something over here. I already have a bridge in the bank. Roundabout. Bam. Of course, we don't need that here for anymore, but it's good to have one in the bank so that we can use it in times of emergency. So we've basically got one of everything in the bank except for a motorway. But I'm pretty happy with the 2 motorways that we've got set up. So I don't want to dismantle them. They're serving their purpose appropriately. All right, we got white down here. Yeah, I could just do another bridge. But part of me just wants to plug it in up here. We've got the spare road tiles. It's going to be a long trip. We'll see if they can keep up. And now that we have this house up here... oh, wait. This white house can't feed... this white house can't feed this. That's okay. We can work around this. There we go. Have you pointed towards... actually, yeah. That way you're not mixing and mingling too much. Alright, so now that white house can help feed this. Which means we can probably divert, like this one, back down here to help feed this little complex. Or we could just get another white house over here. That works too. Sorry guys, no shopping for you. You've still moved into the wrong part of town. Oh, more green. And actually, that's not too obnoxious of a spot. Now, it's going to increase the volume that we have to deal with. But as long as we don't... yeah, as long as we don't convolute the... yeah, make it a cleaner split that way, we should be good. Orphan green here, but we're probably going to need the volume. Yeah. Alright, so let's get you and let's rescue you. I mean, this roundabout's holding its own, and I'm glad. I think that little extra road piece here is actually doing a lot of work. A lot of good work. What are you doing over here, Green? Go home, Green. You're drunk. This is not where green goes. That's not where green goes. You guys are just gonna fester. We still have our bridge, don't we? Yes, we do. I think it is time that we do Operation Split the Bridge. Because this is becoming a mess again. It seems inconsequential, but I'll take it. We nix that, and so that yellows go up there, whites go there. In fact, we don't even need this little... Just split it like that. Beautiful. In fact, you can just go up like that and dodge the whole thing. In fact, you can go up here, dodge the whole thing. You go on there, and then, yeah, you can just hang a left and deal with that. That's fine. Yeah, because that way all these white cars passing by in front of this business, they're not going to start tripping over each other. This is becoming problematic. We may need a motorway to diffuse this, because this is becoming problematic. I mean, I'm glad I have that instead of not having that, but yeah, a motorway. That's not a motorway. I don't think I'll be able to fit a motorway here. Or fit a roundabout here. This is too tight. I mean, I'll try. But I'm pretty doubtful. Yep. Too tight. Alright. Is there an alternative course of action? To get all the greens over here. Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, so hear me out. We take the blue, and we're going to run it all the way up here into this blue neighborhood. So now that blue gets their blues. And now the greens... The greens can all stay separated from the blue. We can traffic light this. Or better yet, we'll just keep this green, merge you into here. Actually, we might not even need the traffic light. Now this roundabout's going to need to be the hero, but at least we removed this bottleneck. And we've got plenty of blue capacity to start sending cars down this way. Yep, we're starting to max out on pins here for the greens. White is starting to get a lot of pins here. What is with all these purples here? Oh shoot! We had a new business pop up and I didn't even realize it. Oh, poopy pants. Alright. So... we're going to need to get creative here. No, actually, down that way, madness lay. That should be okay, although this roundabout's going to be in a world of hurt. Alright, now we're going to get a swarm of purples here, but that's probably going to cause some problems on this little bridge. Yeah, everybody wants to use this little bridge. Alright, hang on. Stop. We might be able to salvage a roundabout here. Actually, yeah, you guys go here. You guys go here. Oh, even better. You guys go here. And you all plug into the roundabout, and then the roundabout proper to go to white gets its own exit. We might die before this plan comes to fruition, but I'm going to try it. We just need that snarl to deal with itself. But once that snarl clears, we should be able to recover. I mean, we're recovering from our little oopsie over here. We just need the whites to get their act back together. But unfortunately, they're all still leaving. They need to go home before they can come back and get another pin. So this is probably going to kill us right here. Yep. Not enough. Well, if I had a motorway, I'd send reinforcements. That's not a motorway. But they wouldn't get there in time anyway. Bam. Still, 1774 commuters, which is my score. 84 days, not too shabby. But again, I'm just starting out this game. I know there's a lot of people out there that are putting out much higher high scores, but I figured, let me try my hand at this. Let me know in the comments what you guys would have done. Maybe a way to salvage this thing and squeeze out a few more points before the city shuts down. And also let me know in the comments what you think about this game. Like I said, I'm only planning it as a one shot, but if you want to see more, and enough of you say that, let me know. If you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!